Good evening and welcome back to another episode of The Longing, where, sorry, this is quite a late, quite a late release. Ended up recording this quite late in the evening. It is currently 11 p.m. for me. So yeah, it's a bit of a late release, but we are still, in theory, if I can get this done in time, releasing it every day. So today, if you hadn't remembered, well, if you hadn't guessed, it's going to be a day of collecting paper in the halls of eternity. So we're going to spend a lot of time walking through here. We're going to need something to chat about, really. So I don't know what we're going to talk about. We could talk about Moby Dick for a little bit. Oh, then there's a piece of paper. But yeah, Moby Dick, I personally, I felt that Moby Dick was very much like 80 or 90% whale facts. Very, very much whale facts and that sort of thing. And then plot for most of the rest of it. And then the end of it, I wasn't expecting it to end so suddenly. Like, that was a very, very abrupt end. It happened almost out of nowhere. It felt like it just sort of blindsided me almost, I want to say. It was very much not what I was expecting. I was expecting a bit more of a drawn out end to it, in truth. But never mind, that's what it was. I did notice that the book used the word whelmed, which you don't really see. And I have actually had a few jokes about this on my streams, about considering me whelmed rather than overwhelmed or underwhelmed, just whelmed. I think I need to properly understand the meaning of the word whelmed in normal context, not over or under, just whelmed. So that is something I'll probably have to look into. Ooh, another piece of paper. I was not expecting it to be quite that soon. We do need to get up to 132 pieces of paper in total. That does include the ones we've already got. We're definitely not going to get that anytime soon. And very much, yeah, we've got 10 times that amount to still get. Very much it's not going to be a case of getting that all in one go either. We will be making a few forays in and out of this, out of the halls of eternity, and reading between. We may go and have a few wanders around the caves, go visit the mushrooms again up at the top that glow, the ones that are large. Maybe we'll do some fancy patterns with the glow mushrooms and the large bouncy mushrooms that pop if they're in the wrong place and you try and harvest them. I don't think we'll make another jaunt up to the tower. Not again. I do need to go back to the face in that cave that we spoke to see if there's anything else I need to do. With regards to that, if we need to offer any more moss or coal or anything. And if so, try and do that. Yeah. We'll have to read our thoughts as well, again, at some point. just to see if anything else has been filled in. Also, I have to say, these holes, this whiteness in the holes of eternity is very much displaying the dirtiness of my screen, just from like odd fingerprints or I don't know, just general dust. It's making it very obvious, and I'm just sort of wiping it away a little bit, like poking at it, getting rid of the obvious bits, scraping them off. Sounds very delightful, I know, but that's my point, is that the holes of eternity are bringing into sharp relief or sharp focus all the little bits and pieces that are built up over time. If it's doing the same for you, let me know. See if it's catching anyone else out. Showing them that they should probably clean the monitor properly. And I don't mean stick it in the dishwasher or washing machine or something. Just a cloth, simple cloth, just to clean it every now and again, keep it in good condition. Yeah. Yeah. So we got our first 2 pieces of paper. Of this walkthrough. I don't think we'll see another one this episode, if I'm honest. I feel like it might be 1 or 2 pieces every episode, if we're lucky. And that is if we are very lucky. Gives you plenty of time to think, though, this game. Really does. Plenty of time. I think that's what I like about it so much, is that to play it, you don't have to be top of the range when it comes to doing things quickly. The whole point of this is to be patient, to play it slowly. You don't have to play it like I'm playing it by any stretch. Even just turning it on and then leaving it for 400 days is perfectly valid. And I think that's what I like, is that it doesn't matter how you play it. It really doesn't. There's very little in the way of requirements for being able to play it in the first place. Namely, being able to direct the shade. That is it. That is it. I don't know if this has controller support actually. So if you can control a mouse, you can play this game. Even if it's only fairly slowly that you can control the mouse, you can still play it. Which I think is great. Yes. It was definitely made it its way into my favourite games of all time. That's for certain. That is for certain. But for now, for today, we are going to leave it at that. I'm just going to get to between these two pillars. We're going to leave it at that, and I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me today. I know it's a very late release of today's episode, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. Goodbye.